Hi, I'm Mary.
And I'm Brittany.
And you're listening to Seriously Podcast.
If you want the tea, come get it seriously. Talking about your favorite web series. All right. Right here on Seriously.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Seriously Podcast. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Mary.
Today we're continuing our recap of mistakes, and we're really excited because we got a couple of special guests in the building. Woo, woo, woo. Hello. Yes. We got Claudia McCoy with us, who plays Mrs. Wright.
That's right.
Yes. And we got Will Strong, who plays Mr. Wright.
Yes, Mr. Wright. That's my name.
You gotta put a baritone voice now, please.
Yes.
So the first question we always ask our guests is, what's the very first web series you ever watched?
Oh. Very first web series have to be, because I started watching web series when I started being in them. Mm-hmm. So I would say Tough Love.
Yes, Lance. Remember he was Lance.
Oh my God, he was Lance.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Emmy nominated. Yes.
Yeah.
Season 2.
Let him know.
Oh my gosh, I don't even remember. And I feel so embarrassed to say that. I think my very first web series that I watched was probably Tough Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was my very first one.
Yeah, it's a good first one to start with.
Yeah.
So what was it about mistakes that you wanted to be part of this project?
For me, well, of course, my girl Nicolette. Mm-hmm. Shout out to her and Imana. I've worked with them on some past projects. So when they were doing something, it's like, oh, okay, let's keep that connection and I'll help you out with your project. What I liked about the story is the fact that they do touch on mental health, or that's the direction that they're going in, and depression, and they're not shying away from that, which is what I appreciate. And that they don't just show a guy who cheats on his woman because, there's reasonings behind that. There's layers to it. And you do see that Sean is a good guy. So it's not just a typical whoremonger. And that's what I like, is that you see that family dynamic who goes through issues that is prevalent in, all communities.
True.
Yeah, and I knew Nicolette I met Nicolette. We did a play together.
Mm-hmm. What play was that?
It was Strawberry Festival.
Ah.
Yeah, and when she hit me up about the part, and I read the script, I love the script because I love the whole dynamic. Again, me being a father myself, I kind of can relate to the whole father dynamic. So it was a good role for myself. And then it's funny, we auditioned together. And
I was like, who is this brother with the straw hat on? He got
like,
a little fedora. I was like, okay.
And I was like, okay, she's cute. I don't have to act that much. But yeah, I fell in love with the script, and I knew Nicolette. And once I got the role, I was looking forward to, making this character come to life. Mm-hmm. So it was good stuff.
You guys do great jobs.
Yeah.
So tell us about your characters and mistakes. We always like to see the perspective of the actors who play them. Like, tell us about your character.
Well, my character, Melissa, she's going through a lot. She lost her mother, and they had a very, very close relationship. She was like her right hand. And so going through the death of her parent and having to see her decline just really, really sort of weighed heavily on her and really took a piece of her, which she just kind of just was in her own little world, not even sure where she was.
Right.
Just every day that went past that her mother wasn't around, she just was sinking deeper and deeper into this, abyss, and just could not crawl out of it.
Yeah.
At all. But outside of that, I pictured Melissa being a very, very headstrong woman. So it's going to be interesting to see what she goes through in season 2, and to hear more of her story and to see her bounce back.
Yeah.
I think is what the audience is probably wanting to look for.
Right. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, and Sean's character is okay. Before we get into the cheating part,
Lord have mercy.
she pushed him into it.
No, you did. See,
You came on our
excuse
show
every
and had the
brother
nerve to
out
say
there.
that.
It's jokes.
You got 4
Go ahead,
women.
go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah,
I
don't
know.
make us jump in.
Me too. I'm Me Too movie. Sean is a very loving father.
Until.
See? Yeah. He's a very good man. He always wanted the best for him and his wife. He know his wife was going to do something, so he was trying to console her and make sure she was good. He's working at his new job and he's working at the office. So he's doing the work. He's a stepdad to Shelby, all right, and his son. So he's a really good dude who's just trying to do right by his family.
It was a lot for him to have to handle by himself.
Yeah, so with Maddie coming in the picture, it's not that, again, as you saw in the series, he was very into his family. Like he told Maddie, you didn't know I had a family.
Right.
Yes, I am married. Yes, I go to lunch with my daughter. So it's not like he was trying to, to play the part as, he was a good guy. Yes, his wife was going through some issues, and Maddie jumped in, and it's sad to say, but she was there while he was going through all these issues, and yes, she was manipulating him. She got him tipsy and drunk that night.
Yeah.
Not using the excuse as, that was his excuse why he did it, but
He was vulnerable.
yeah, I was weak, and then at that moment before that night happened, I was trying to say, babe, I got some great news. Let's go ahead, and then she did it again.
She wasn't trying to hear
I
him.
will say, in his defense, sometimes when you go through these struggles, you forget everyone that's around you, and you forget that they are there to kind of help you. And Melissa was, pushing him away, not giving him a pass, because she didn't give him a hall pass to do what he does in the bathroom.
Right.
But I could understand, for someone who's like, I'm trying to make this work, and I'm trying to be there for you, and, you're just constantly berating me for me just trying to be there for you and trying to be helpful. And, he just had one little slip up.
I only did it once. I didn't go back for seconds.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You didn't go back. You was already there.
Yeah.
And that's when...
And you saw it, I was like, I gotta stop. I gotta stop.
He was like, man, stop.
Man, you were so weak. Weak in the flesh.
So
Right.
Just one more time, okay. But yeah, Sean's a good guy. And in season 2, we'll see him, probably, I can't give it away, but he's going to redeem himself.
Okay.
All right. Do you think he could have been more supportive? Or did you think he did all that he could for his wife?
I think he was being very supportive. I think he shouldn't have broken down and cheated, but,
Well,
What could he have suggested to her?
to his wife.
Yeah.
He did. He was like, "Babe, it's gonna be okay," But she was not hearing nothing. She was she was in her own place. I couldn't really. There's only so much I can do. She has to deal. She has something to deal with, in herself. So I couldn't. I could only be there for her as much as I could.
I mean,
Your stepdaughter is going to therapy. You could have suggested that she goes as well, right?
I didn't. No. I could have. You're right.
but you know what? Even if he did, I probably would have not. I know I would not have listened.
And why do you
Yeah.
think
I'd have
that
been like,
is?
you
Yeah.
take your ass to
'Cause
therapy.
we see Mistakes talks a lot about like mental health. So why do you think like Mrs. Wright, Melissa didn't like go to therapy like with her daughter?
I mean, it's just the same story that you hear, in the African American communities. Like, we don't believe in that. Our way of seeking help is to go to church. And it's. I think people need to know or understand that just because you're going to seek help, guidance, it does not necessarily mean that you're crazy. Okay. And I think that that's the stigma, is like, oh, I'm going to go see a therapist or, a psychiatrist or whatever, then something is wrong with me, as opposed to there's something wrong with my situation. And once people understand that and know that, then, they could get out of the fire much quicker
True.
than trying to do it on their own.
Yeah, true.
Are there any mistakes in your personal life that you learned from? That you kind of can relate.
Sean is someone like me as far as.
Oh, you cheat too.
See, no character. The good Sean, not the whole Sean. The good Sean. Yeah. So again, being a parent, I am a father. I have a son and daughter. So yeah, I didn't take much because I think basically I just put myself. I played myself basically, minus the cheat.
Gotcha.
All right, got that on record.
Me, I'm a perfect angel. So, I mean,
I don't make mistakes.
no, I don't make mistakes. No, I mean, and I think it's fun for me to jump into a role that, there's not much, like there's no relation, no nothing for me to relate to, because then it gives me an opportunity to do my research and to challenge myself as an actor, and expand my skill set and to be like, oh, hey, I'm playing something new. I think that was the first time that I played a mother. So that was pretty interesting to kind of get into their ass real quick. Yeah. Hi, Daniel.
Because she giving you a run for your money.
Shelby was very fresh. I had to tap into my auntie real quick, my Aunt Kay. And because my Aunt Kay is very strict. And when she came in the house and was like, oh, you cooked? And she has this 18-year-old boyfriend.
Yes.
And pretty much telling me, she's trying to comfort me, like, well, when you and Dad dated, like,
well, I don't see you questioning Daddy, like, what?
Right? Like,
what?
I will spit fire out of you.
And that scene in this episode 4, when Daniel has a little attitude.
Yes, that was his episode.
Oh, what? I said, Nicola, let me see the script again. Because I think he needs an ass
We
whipping in this
wanted to
one.
improv. We wanted to, do some improv there when he snatched that book out of my hand.
Oh, yeah, I said that. Yeah, that was definitely, I ain't going to say it, but that was that wasn't.
I wouldn't be.
I was like,
cut.
We're going to have to cut real quick. Take him to the back.
Yeah, because I was
Melissa
like,
and Sean need to beat their kids.
Yeah.
I was at home.
Look, I was going through a lot.
Where was you at?
Man, I was going through.
Work.
Stop. You stupid.
Okay. All right, so let's get into episode 4 right now. Episode 4 starts off, Maddie, she runs out the poetry slam with Quincy.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
She runs out. Homeboy chasing her down.
Maddie, admit it. It's your mom. She don't want to see us together.
It just didn't work out, and now I'm back in Brooklyn. It was good to see you, okay, Quincy? It was good to see you.
So they go back and forth. He don't want to lose her and all this stuff. And next thing you know, she ends up in his bed.
Right.
I can't do this anymore.
Right.
I'm leaving.
Good morning.
Yes.
But he has said, like, I'm not going to chase you. If you want to go, then go. Next thing you know.
Yeah.
That's like a line.
That was a psychological thing.
Right. I think
Boom,
that's the
put
line
that.
that brother said because, a girl hear that. They're like, oh, wait.
Right, what
He
you
might
mean?
want me.
Right. So you're not going to chase me. Oh, hell no.
Uh-huh.
So then
I love
that's
that.
when
Y'all
we
love
Yeah.
open up.
No, y'all guys,
Y'all love when we ignore y'all. What?
guys too though.
What?
The minute when a girl's not paying them no mind, they're like, hey, what's
It's more
up?
of a
Hey,
challenge.
big head. Yeah.
It's more of a challenge.
So fast as Shelby come home early. and
Hey, you ain't gonna
she
talk about my
fakes
daughter
it,
like that.
Yeah.
trying to see if anyone home.
That's my stepdaughter. That's coming up.
Was she fast?
She's so bad.
She invites her little boyfriend in so they can start fooling around.
And he's like, oh, I love you. And she don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
At
I know.
all.
Where
She just wants to
Where
date.
she learn
What
that
was you
from?
teaching her, Melissa? Oh, Lord.
What were you teaching her too? You raised her.
Yes,
I was
fast
working.
ass daughter.
Everything's always working.
I was at work.
He was all in his feelings.
That's the problem.
He all in his feelings, like, I love you. She said, yeah, that's cute. Let's just do
Take off your pants.
Take off
That's
your pants.
it.
That's
Oh,
it.
my
That's
God.
it.
I don't want to hear this.
That's what the kids are doing.
Lord have
Jesus.
mercy.
Yeah. So we go to Maddie and Sean.
Yeah.
They're doing a thing at work to the point where the boss is like, you guys take the day off.
Yeah.
You guys are doing your thing.
That's a corporate B&J. I love it.
That's right. You were.
Look at
She looking at
Well, we talking about work.
That's where it all starts.
That's where it all
right?
starts. Uh-huh.
He wants to celebrate with wifey, but
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He
she
called
like,
her.
all I
She
love
know,
is
I
my
wanna-
bed
yeah,
and
I
my
just wanna
bottle.
sleep.
That's all I
All I
care
love
for.
is my bed and my bottle.
She's
I'm
sorry. So Maddie's like, let's celebrate. Let's get a drink.
Yeah.
But I think that I went to Off the Babel by myself that time.
Yes.
Yes. You told
You
her
told
no.
her no, but you still ended up at the bar.
Right. That's
Yeah.
Lost.
Why didn't you just go home and see? Let me see.
Thank
my wife
you.
is.
Thank
She
you.
sounded a little bothered on the
You
phone.
know
so
I
let me go
like to
home.
drink wine. You could invite
Right.
me
No.
out.
Yes.
He
Or brought a bottle
She
home.
Right.
What y'all didn't hear was she was like, "I don't need you.
She
you don't
didn't
have to
say
come
that.
home." Nah.
She text you that.
So I had to just go relax and I had to think.
Was this
Yeah.
your first time in a bar? Because you were all...
Yeah, I'm not a. I'm not,
What is this? He said, "What is this?"
I'm not a drinker. That's how Maddie got me. I'm not a drinker. So I was feeling. I said, you know what? Let me get a drink. Let me just,
Right.
Let me see what this is
Let's
all
see what
about.
it's all
I'm not
about.
a drinker, but let me go
You
drink.
know. So
He wanted to try something.
yeah, I wanted to try something to
You see what happened?
I was
that devil
stressed.
got to your spirit.
He was stressed.
I was stressed. I went by myself though. You see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Okay. So Quincy's like blowing up Maddie's phone. He hype. He got that old thing back.
Yeah, she ready to talk to Bae, but...
Yes.
Mama picks it up.
Yes, Mama.
Mama
Did I tell
showed
you?
up.
Child, that mama.
So this was the twist. 'Cause we didn't know this was her mom yet, right?
Yeah, her mom is the therapist.
Yes.
that
I was like,
Shelby
wait,
seen.
what? What's that about?
So your mom is your coworker's daughter's therapist.
Yeah, that's when it all started unfolding.
This is too close for comfort.
Too close.
So the mom's kind of like, you got a job to be done. She's saying all this like, you're not sticking to the plan. I'm like, what's the plan?
What are you talking about, Mom?
What's going on?
They trying to get Sean's little paper.
His paper?
I didn't even know how much money I had.
I'm about to ask,
like,
like,
the
how
money?
much money
I'm
you
like, I got
make? Because you
stash.
sure ain't been bringing it home.
You ain't been working, so I got to pay the bill.
He loved throwing that in.
I shouldn't have to work. Okay?
Hello?
Y'all want women's rights, right? Equal.
Oh my God. And then also we go back to work and Shayna tells Michael, like,
Got one of my homegirls fired over your nonsense.
I definitely didn't. That was definitely her fault.
Yeah. And on top of that, you had the nerve to try and play her too.
Shayna, she was after my money.
Yeah. Or were you after hers?
something about Michael not sitting with me.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. So yeah, that's how it ends.
So let's go to episode 5.
So episode 5, little Miss Shelby is leaving her therapist's office and is like, I want to know something about you. And doctor's
yeah,
like,
she's
no,
like-
sweetheart, that's not how this works. Go pick up your little brother, go on somewhere.
You don't need to know nothing about me.
Mind your business.
That's one thing about Shelby. She want to be in grown folks' business.
She rude, y'all.
Yeah.
And this
Y'all gonna have to have a talk
this
with her.
is when it kind of benefits.
Yes. So back at work,
Yeah.
Sean done left his paperwork again.
What's the problem?
What's that about?
Do you not have a briefcase? Like,
You,
you bring your work home, but then you don't do work at home. So why did you bring it at
you're
home?
never home.
I don't know why I keep forgetting. I was in the beginning. I thought it was Maddie, but then no, I just forget my papers.
Ooh, what's wrong? What's
You know what?
going
Y'all
on,
be trying
right?
to rush out the house because my wife.
You're trying to get away from
Try to
me.
get away
I'm
from the
trying to get away
wife.
from the wife.
Oh, so
I mean,
you
she-
stressed.
I'm stressed. I'm just running out.
Frazzled.
Don't use me as your excuse.
Don't do that.
Lack
child.
thereof.
It was.
What you
I
are
blame it on the wife.
married
Wow. What a husband of the year. Oh my God.
Yes.
in. Right. Yeah, Sean's a good guy, right?
Right.
But y'all see what I'm going through, right?
No.
What?
So he makes up an excuse to leave, talking about, oh, we gotta do another break. He brings Maddie along. For what?
Right. Well,
There was no reason.
You
Because
bring
we had
her
to.
to my house.
Okay.
There was
okay.
no reason for that.
Hold up. First of all, that was my excuse because I couldn't let Jared know. So I said, "Oh, we're gonna go do a little powwow." So she had to come along. That's
No,
why.
she didn't have to go into the house. She
She
could have
didn't.
waited in the
She-
car.
and then
She
she-
could have waited in the lobby, like at
At
the
the train
office.
station.
She could have waited anywhere. You
But-
chose to
Wait at Old
Okay, so
Tobacco.
hold up, so
Old
hold up,
Tobacco
so
was
hold up,
open.
hold up. Now, because I brought her home, right? She didn't come in my house. She sat outside. Of
She's
my
No,
in
that's just a
our,
no.
she's in
Okay,
our
but hold on.
space.
But hold
Yes,
on.
your
Let's
personal
hear him out. Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
Yeah,
Let's hear him
hear
out.
Bash it.
Let's hear it.
Now, I brought her home to introduce her to my wife.
Sure you did.
No, you didn't.
Right?
Sure you did. Right.
Well, apparently I wasn't afraid of her meeting my wife because I thought for me bringing her there.
Right.
So you should. I mean, put trust in me that this is who I work with. Okay. Now you getting in as I ain't gonna say it. She got into her feelings for no reason.
See, this is what's wrong with brothers today.
But I'm just saying.
so
You see that for no
oblivious.
reason?
So if your wife was to bring home a man that she works with, a coworker,
that she forgot, oh, baby, I
Who
forgot
is
something.
fine,
you would have no problem.
6'6", chocolate.
You would be like, hey, brother, nice to meet
Right.
you.
Come on in.
No, I would say, hold on. Of course, we size him up, right? We gonna keep it cool. Hey, what's up, man? When he leaves, be like, so. Then we'll start questioning. We ain't gonna do it right then and there.
The next thing you know, I got
But
to
she
track
didn't
on
do
my
that.
phone.
And she didn't even shake it. She went to say, hello, you must be, because she knew who my wife was. Oh, you must be his beautiful wife, Melissa.
Right. She didn't say all
yes,
that.
she did.
She didn't say beautiful.
Yes, she did. And she went.
She did.
Yes, she did.
She did.
And she went to shake her. She went to.
The side chick.
The nerve.
Yes, that's what his
She
heart
went to
is.
shake his hand.
That's what it's like.
She went to shake his hand, and she just said, rude.
Cause
Shake your hand.
does Sean have history of cheating? Cause I remember in like episode 1 or 2, she said something like little girls at work.
got crushes.
He's putting me in position.
I have
for
fans.
Me
I
to
can't help it.
suspect.
No,
Blame
Shayna
it.
did say he was the
Shayna
office
was a
hottie.
fan, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Blame it on my parents.
Right, but blame it on the
Blame it on the parents.
Exactly.
Look, we don't have to talk right after this show is over, okay?
Yeah, so when he comes home, Shelby's on the toilet throwing up, and I already knew she pregnant. Mm-hmm. I already knew. But she's talking about she blaming it on like the tacos or whatever.
Yeah.
He don't even
He's like,
peep
"You don't even
game.
eat
Because I
tacos."
don't
He don't live
suspect
there.
my daughter doing a hoochie coo. You know, I just she's young, so I'm just thinking,
Right.
Fathers don't want to think that.
Yeah.
So we
Like, okay,
tacos. That's
let's go
what it
with
is. That's what it
tacos.
was.
Because he don't know, because she's so sneaky. She sneaks her boyfriend in every chance she gets.
The gangster part was she brought him home in the house at night. I was like, what?
Yes.
Yeah, so everyone ends up going back into the house, and Sean tells Melissa, Shelby's not feeling well, but she don't seem concerned or worried.
And she's like, I just want to drink
at
my
all.
wine.
Look, I'll talk to her later.
Why not right now?
Because I'm tired, Sean. I'll deal with it later. Look, all I want to do is just drink my wine and be left alone.
Are you serious right now?
Yes.
Are you serious? I just tell you Shelby's not feeling well, and you blow it off after spending all day at the.
Look, don't give me this shit, Sean.
I know.
So I don't want to deal with this.
Y'all are
I'm
making
tired.
me to be like a bad girl here.
She didn't go check on her daughter. She said, I just want to drink my wine.
Those were her
Look.
words. Those were her words.
That was in the script.
My mom is dead,
I know.
and it was just so heartbreaking. And
Yeah.
I just wished that my family
Yeah.
were just a little bit supportive, just a little bit more supportive.
Supportive.
Just a little bit
No.
more. No,
You're thinking
weren't.
of
You-
financials. That's
no,
all you've
no,
been thinking of.
because she
Yes.
won't let me in.
Oh.
You see?
Is that what's happening?
She didn't let me in. Baby, let's go out. Baby, let's do this. No.
Yeah, but I mean, you was
She's
making
going through a
fun of
lot.
me. You was talking about how I
Yes.
wasn't cooking, and the house
She
smelled
ain't
like Chinese
working.
food, and I'm not working.
Yeah, he loved to throw that in.
And talking about you lost so many days' work because her mom died.
Yeah, just
coming for
your
her
mom
neck.
died. Like it
You were
was my
coming for
cat
her
or something.
neck.
Yeah, my
Go
juggy.
ahead. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
ain't got
That's
nothing to
that's
say.
all I wanted to hear.
That's it.
Apologize.
Just
Gotta be
thank you.
better.
Now I need a bigger ring.
I'm working on it. Season 2.
So Maddie and Sean end up celebrating over dinner and drinks because, they did well at work. But your boy is drunk up. It's like 3 p.m. I don't know where you guys went. But she had to help him walk because he don't
Yes.
know where he is.
Shirt all undone. Like, what's happening?
What place was this?
What were you drinking, Sean? For someone to not be a drinker, right?
Right.
Mixing the
She
dark
was-
and the light.
Yeah.
You look like a Long Island iced tea.
Yeah, I didn't know no better. So I just, it tastes good,
Right.
She might have slipped. Did she slip you something?
She probably did.
She seemed completely fine, and you were.
I know.
just
I know.
She was
fine.
like, drink up.
Yes.
Boom. See,
She even
now-
invited you to
see,
another
thank
bar.
you.
Yes. But then he's gonna fight her to pay the bill. But how you do that and then complain to your wife that we got bills to pay? Why you not saving your money
You spending it on
Because
another
that was-
woman.
on another woman?
It's
Get
not,
it,
see,
girls.
it was not another woman. It's a coworker.
who's
So
a
is
Is she
woman.
not a woman?
Right.
So hold on. If I was with the fellas and I paid the bill, what would be the problem?
Still.
Exactly.
Spent
It's
it
no,
on
because
someone
the girl
other than
is
your
not
family.
right. It's like she has expectations now. Like you're opening those doors for her to start expecting,
But
things.
Sean, I got.
and especially, I mean, because you had an attraction to her
Oh,
at the
yeah.
workplace,
Oh,
right?
yeah, she was attractive.
Thank
but
you.
Sean is very naive.
Oh, is that what
Because
it
he was.
is?
I mean,
That's what we're calling it?
no, but he was oblivious to the fact that she was setting him up for something.
You just say that you enjoyed the attention.
Yeah, that makes more sense because your wife wasn't giving you attention, and Maddie was. She was there, like you
Yeah,
said.
she was there. I enjoyed her company. It's true.
Okay.
But your wife was giving you attention. Like, she tried to get it in, and you was like, no, I got
When?
work in the morning.
Oh, yes.
Episode 2.
Yes, you turned her down.
Thank
You turned her down.
Now you don't remember.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
because you kept saying I have
did.
I
work.
have work in the morning.
She was
What?
big mad. Big
no,
mad.
no.
All I was asking
we had-
for was 10 minutes.
No,
10
you,
minutes.
no, hold on.
He said no. I got
15
work.
tops.
No, we just finished doing it.
No, you didn't. Where?
Don't say no more, because you exposing yourself. Ladies, he was just joking. He was just joking.
My back is strong.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Now it's all coming back.
It's all coming back to me. See what had happened was.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You ain't
Okay, got it.
no comment.
Moving right along.
Yes.
So Maddie wants to. It's like, oh, let's go to another bar. Like, she's acting up,
But she was flirting before.
she
Like,
was.
oh, I admire how much you love your family.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that because I was already gone.
gone,
See?
gone, twisted.
And she leading and you following. And
Yeah, wherever she go. In which she led him to her bed.
But you saw how distraught I was. I was like, oh my god,
my
what
God.
did I do?
Oh, please.
Right, talking about I gotta go home.
He said, I think I love my wife. Maybe.
I understand.
I have a wife.
That's how you were acting. Like, I think.
No, I was very.
I think I love my
I
wife.
was
You were
disappointed.
distraught because your ass should have hopped
But you went
up
for
out that
round.
bed.
You're about to
Yeah.
go for round 2.
And then he went. He leaned back.
Yeah.
He reclined back and was like,
I want to go to my
Right,
wife.
but that's after Maddie came for his wife's head, talking about she's not a good wife.
She's not a good wife.
She's not working
She let
ever since her
herself
mother
go.
died.
And you saw me say,
At
what?
what point does he like?
How
How do you
know that?
Yeah.
And then she kissed
he
my
did
neck. I'm
say
like,
that.
oh.
Yeah, you're right. She did let herself go.
Meanwhile, his son is calling him.
No, he
that
buds
was-
out.
that was
He
a butt
buds
dial.
out. He buds out the
Oh.
son.
I bet you after that episode, all the guys check their phone.
Check like.
Hold on, baby.
They just turn it off. They turn it completely
Yeah,
off.
turn it off. So now Lil Sean Jr. hearing all this crazy lady
He
talking about his
traumatized.
mom.
Fix
Yes.
it, Lord.
Fix it, Lord. Yes.
Yeah, that was a bad moment.
That
Horrible.
was very bad.
I feel so
And
bad.
you a father.
father. Full father. Messy.
I'm so sorry.
Meanwhile, in another bed across town, Shelby's laid up with her man. She questioned him about using a condom. He's like, yeah, I'm going to know.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Pregnant. All the way.
All the way, all the way.
But you know, you can tell the difference. She gonna ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Well,
goes,
no, because I mean, she bet not had someone before him. But I mean, I would assume that this was her first boyfriend, her first, so it was a couple
Yeah.
of times. So she don't know. She don't.
She not talking to her parents about it.
Yeah, yeah. Which is children, parents. Y'all need to communicate. Open the lines of communication because
Yes.
this world is so fast, so different.
this generation, yeah, it's crazy.
No, these little kids.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when I was growing up, you get a kiss, you was like, yes.
Right, a kiss on the cheek.
Go to the block, yo, son, I kissed her. Yeah, that was it.
Now that don't count for
Now
nothing.
they
No,
busting
that's it.
That's it.
They doing all
Alright.
of that
They doing stuff I can't even say on the radio. It's like,
stuff I don't even know about. Like, what?
Right?
I'm like, what?
What is
How you do
that?
Let me see.
Oh man. So then the wife, she's on the phone with Sean, just talking about, because he's telling her to check on Shelby. She's like, I will later. Got my wine. I'm focusing on right now.
So she still hasn't checked on her daughter.
It's been like 3 days.
Look, it ain't.
I know.
Look,
I know.
Look now.
She was like, ain't she all right by now? Like, sis, you're in the house. That's your daughter.
Look.
You haven't checked on her yet?
Look, I'm going through some things.
Okay.
I'm going through some things that is overwhelming.
Yeah.
And I just, like I said, I just wish Sean was there to support me, I mean.
She can't do it all by herself.
I was there.
And Sean, why weren't you home? How you calling the next day? What's up?
I was working.
Did he ever come home?
Yes, I did come home. It's commercial breaks. I didn't see that part.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I believe that because she would have went off like, where were you last night? Yeah.
Well, I did.
That's when I first came. When I first went back to work, I came home late because I was hanging out. We had a project to do, and projects do run overtime.
Right.
So when I came home, she came. She was just saying, Well, then you know how first thing you think is I'm doing something bad. But that's when I said. That's why I came at her because she came at me. She was.
You
so
came
you
home.
petty?
Hold on. But she was assuming.
So you petty?
I'm not petty.
He is. No, you're petty.
No.
You're
It's
petty.
it's called. You reach a point where
it's called tit for tat.
No, it's not tit for tat. See. All right.
It is.
Where's the
You
fellas
said
at?
she came
Fellas, help me.
He literally said
the
she
ball
came
at
at me,
you,
so I went back
and
at
you
her.
threw it back at my head.
No. See, but prior to that, the backstory on that scene, right? She always been coming at me, and I just got fed up. Like, really?
This is something that you made up. This is the character development that you made up. You didn't discuss this with me. Because my backstory is something totally different.
But y'all feel me, right?
No.
Lord have
This isn't fair. What's the engineer guy name?
You stupid. You stupid.
So, Sean Jr., he acting up. He ain't listening to his mama, giving him,
Sassy. Oh my
giving
God,
him,
so much
giving her
sass.
major attitude. But he's mad. He just heard a woman talking to his dad crazy. Like he don't know what to do with all these emotions. So mama's kind of Melissa cooked. She finally cooked.
Them noodles was slamming.
Finally put it all together.
Everybody
I got my
loved it.
natural hairdo slicked. Got me a nice tight dress, boobs. Looking all perky. Spilling out the sides.
Yes.
So we all see it's like a happy family for a second.
A second. Yeah. Even
Cause
Sean came home.
Sean came home.
Everybody seems happy.
He remembered where
That
it
was the celebration.
Yes.
Everybody but Junior. He wasn't no parts of
No,
this.
once he saw Dad, can I go?
Can you be excused?
So later, Shelby goes into his room.
Yeah, she goes to check on him, and she's like, it was good to see Mom and Pops together, right? He like,
I guess.
For now,
Let me put you
I
on,
guess.
girl.
The boy took notes. He literally
cut the
took
entire
notes.
He
picture.
took notes.
Right, when he wrote a poem,
Right.
like, my daddy ain't.
Oh, man. So Shelby went off.
Yeah, because Mom and Dad was
just
about
about
to
to
get it
get
in.
it in. What?
About to get it in.
Like,
But Shelby,
damn.
grown ass, wanna be grown, runs in.
You're a liar! Shelby, liar! Shelby, what are you doing? Tell her.
Tell her what?
Tell her you've been cheating. Shelby, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Sean overheard you on the phone with some woman. What? Get out! Get out! Get out!
She started throwing his clothes.
She's throwing you
Like
out.
she was in the marriage.
Yes. And Melissa's like, girl, what is going on? Put me on.
I know. I was like, shh, come on, man.
And then he's like, you're being disobedient.
Yes.
Now, she disobedient? Disobedient? What?
Yeah, she was being
Yeah.
disobedient, yeah.
Okay.
And
Go
then
to
you
your
know what
room.
I
Because she's
found?
exposing you?
Yeah.
I know she knew. I didn't know if she knew. I'm just like, what the fuck?
You know what I found to be so interesting in that scene, though, is that you got caught, but yet you try to throw it
Yes.
Oh, all
on
the
me.
time. All the time.
All the time.
But what about your husband?
Right.
What about your kids?
He's kind of selfish. Like, he just thinks about his feelings.
Selfish, petty. I mean, the
Nigga,
list just keeps going on and on.
Nick, that you wrote that. I would, yeah.
So it becomes Melissa and Shelby versus Sean because she like, don't talk to my daughter like that.
Right.
Yeah, that's what she rolled that. You ain't so she did this number.
She rolled it out.
I put on my top real quick.
Real quick.
Don't forget You
Right?
playing daddy.
Yeah, and then he said something like, she acts just like you. That's why she's in therapy.
Right.
Petty.
Damn.
All of the things that he's been bottling up just kind
Yes.
of
So that's how you
came
feel.
out.
That's really
Right.
how you feel.
That's not how I feel.
And I just let him talk. I just said,
Right.
okay.
Copy.
That's how you feel?
To the
how I
left, to the
felt.
left.
Get out.
Yes.
Go to that house.
Yes.
Those were the words.
Wow.
And he didn't even say anything.
He didn't.
Because
He just-
because honestly, I didn't say nothing because when she
No.
said,
I never cheated on you, and you have the nerve. That's the motherfucker's mother died. You gonna cheat on me? Was it with that bitch that was here the other day?
I felt
Yeah.
like crap. And that's why I couldn't say nothing. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, you got me.
Yeah.
But you didn't even fight. And fight to like apologize
Save,
and say,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Right.
You
He
know.
didn't want to be there.
Season 2. I apologize.
But this scene, though, was really good from both you guys. Like, the acting was on point, y'all.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And let me just behind the scenes story.
All
that
right.
scene was it was hilarious. We could not
Jesus.
get through it
Oh, my God.
because every time Imana would try to bust in, she would just bust out laughing, and then we would bust out laughing because she's like, it just feels like I'm really charging in and seeing my parents in action, and I don't want to see that right now.
Right.
And I was like, could you stop interrupting the scene? It was like, and they said, oh, that's a part of the scene. Oh, okay.
Oh, and then Will actually, he really got pissed off.
I didn't get
because
pissed off.
when I was
Jesus.
like tossing stuff, because you in the moment. I'm doing this waiting and exhale moment, and I'm tossing stuff, and his ring got caught in it, lost somewhere, and we heard dunk, 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 and he was like, "Wait a minute, cut! I got to find my ring. That ring was expensive." And I was like, "Oh, whoa!"
Got a little too real.
She remixed it.
No, you were hot.
I was
Like,
hot,
for a
but it
second
was
there, I was
for-
like, "Wait a
for a
minute, are
hot
we
second.
still acting or?"
I was acting.
Part
That
of the
was
scene?
I was. See, I fooled you. See, guys. I got a little excited. That's about it.
Yeah. Did you find it?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
we
good.
found it. We
Okay,
found
I'm
it.
glad.
And like a baby, but I apologize.
Okay, good.
He had a moment.
I'm
That was
I'm
all.
still not
alright.
over it. He's
I
still
know,
making
right?
up for
3
it.
years later.
Right.
Remember that time? Band camp? No.
So now we go into episode 6. It starts off with Sean at the bar, his second home, because he can't go to his first.
He got real comfortable at the bar.
Oh my God.
Y'all learned how to work that alcohol, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
got you.
Wasn't a drinker, but look at
Right.
him
Even the
now.
bartender's like, all right, you need to chill. You need to chill.
Just saying.
But but
Demonic
see,
spirit.
after I started drinking, it became more because of what I've done.
Yeah.
So even though you can say Sean is this and Sean that, but he did know what he did was wrong.
Right.
And he was feeling it. His wife is going through all this, and you did this. So, okay, that's where the alcohol comes in. But
So now you know what
Yeah.
how it feels.
Because he
to,
said
like,
this was the
be-
biggest mistake of his life.
yeah, it was because I love her. I mean, I love her. I love her.
Love. You heard that.
Hold on,
Heard
guys.
it first.
Hold on, sorry. I
See?
love her.
You've been drinking at truth serum. Everything is the truth starts coming out.
No. I love her.
Okay, good. So Shelby runs to the therapist's house because it's an emergency at this point.
She needs
her
to
house.
now. Stat.
The house is falling apart. So she walks right into the house. Nobody locked their doors no more. What's that about?
I mean, it is a
Well, I mean, it's Brooklyn. There's gentrification
Just
going
leave it
on.
open,
It's, you know. I'm just saying, people starting to feel a little safe, I guess.
Right. Okay. So she started going. She had the nerve to start going through her paperwork and trying to find something. I don't know what she was looking for. And then she got all surprised and shocked when the therapist came in. Like, what are you doing? And she tells the therapist about her mom, how she kicked
But
out.
therapist had an attitude? Like, what you doing here? What do you want?
What are you doing in my house? I would have attitude
Isn't that
too.
what her office is? Like,
She's just mean.
Yeah, she was. She is mean.
She has no patience.
It's like she a fake therapist. She's just doing this just to get to.
Ooh.
Come on, Sean. That's one of your hoes.
Right.
That's my brother.
Is that Maddie?
Tell Maddie you busy. So when Shelby told the therapist that her dad is no longer in the house, she said, I can make a phone call real quick. So she calls Maddie.
Unprofessional.
Very unprofessional. But now something with their plan is in effect, I guess. So go ahead. So she blowing up Maddie's phone.
Yeah, she blowing up Maddie's phone, but Shayna's basically interrupted her because she was talking to Michael, and she's like, "Stay away from him. That's a bad idea right there. You don't want those problems with that guy."
But Maddie not trying to hear her.
No, she said, "I'm good." But
She likes trouble.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
Oh, is she why she like talking to Mike?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we find out later.
Yeah, later on.
So Melissa, she's back on the bottle. Sean Jr. wants to talk to his mommy.
She don't even want to talk to her child.
I know. She don't want to talk to nobody. Oh. She want to talk to
I
the
know.
wine.
She has a bad
she
rep
does.
on this
All
episode.
she loves is her bed and her bottle.
It's like you don't see no other side of Melissa, you know.
Yeah, but I know she's going through a lot.
Yeah.
But at some point, it's like, girl.
Yeah. You need to find a different way.
Yeah, every once in a while she'll pop up, cook,
Like,
have a family moment, and then it's back to
Pick up
the
a book,
bottle.
put it on the shelf.
I know the Moscato's good, but girl. Go ahead.
So yeah, Maddie, she's blowing up Sean's phone, but he's not answering. And her mom is like, Shelby said he's staying at a hotel. But Maddie, she don't want to be involved anymore. Like,
Right.
It just went too far for her. But her mom is like, we need to help this family out. I'm like, how, Sway? How you
I don't
helping
understand how they're helping. I thought their plan was to destroy them.
them? You'll find out.
Okay. So Shelby and Alex, they waiting for the pregnancy results. He's happy.
Oh my God, so happy.
He's like, I'm registered at Toys, Babies R Us, Target. We can
And he in
start.
high school.
Yes. He about to graduate and he's ready to be a dad. Yeah.
Meanwhile, she's big mad about his happiness. Like, how dare you be happy that I'm about to be a teen mom? Who told you could be happy about this?
Right? Right.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm just excited to find out.
Excited? Oh, easy for you to say. Look, you're about to graduate soon. You know what? I'm not messing up my future.
What do you mean mess up your future? Look, I don't believe in that abortion shit, Shelby. When you get pregnant, I believe it's in God's...
Bullshit, Alex.
But he's like, I want to be there for you. I love you. She said, you don't even know what love is. I said,
Get
no.
your head out of the
I said, girl, you don't know
clouds.
what love is.
We are too young for this.
Yeah.
Get out. She kicking everybody out.
Yeah. And she don't want nobody in the house. Kick the dad.
She kicking every male
Alex,
out except
yeah.
for her little brother.
He might be next.
He might be
He
there.
might be next.
You never knew.
Yes.
And then mommy walks in.
Yeah, I walk in from another liquor store run.
And then
Yeah, I tried to say hi. I'm like, I'm feeling a little better. And I'm like,
Hi. Hey. He storms out.
He storms out. Now my attitude came back.
Right back.
Who
She said,
the
good
hell?
thing I got this bottle.
Right. Because it was about to go upside your head. That was what was going to happen. And then that's how it ends.
So let's get in some question, comments, and concerns. For those who didn't watch the finale yet, like me, how do you think Sean and Melissa will react if they find out about Shelby being pregnant?
the spazzing father would just spaz out and just like how can I put this without getting anybody mad? For those I believe in abortion.
Oh, Lord.
So yeah, my daughter is not having no kid at the age of 16. It's that simple.
For me, I think it would be. It's interesting because Shelby and Melissa are similar. Mm-hmm. I was a teen mom.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And just knowing what the struggles of raising a child when you're, a teenager, I didn't want that for her, obviously. So I'm sure that they will have a conversation about what to do, about what happened, which would, I would hope, open up a broader conversation about their current state of their relationship and how to make it better.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's interesting that, tragedy and drama tends to bring the family back together.
Right.
So
That's true.
I'm interested to see if...
Yeah, I mean, we'd have a discussion. I'm not saying I just said, boom, I'm the law, it's over. But at the end of the day, my daughter ain't having a baby. So
bottom line.
it's not even a question. It's not. We didn't even. It wouldn't be no conversation because
Yeah.
no, you're 16 years old. You're gonna finish. You're gonna get your education. You're gonna do what you gotta do. You're gonna have your career. You're not gonna bring a child in the world that you can't take care of. Because I'm not taking care of no baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's call it tough love, call it mean, but I believe if only way you get an abortion for me, if you're of age and can take care of a child, yes, I'm all for having a baby, making it happen. But if you're 16 years old, you're on drugs or whatever it is, if there's a chance you can't take care of a child, why bring a child in the world to have it suffer?
What about adoption?
Yeah. What if she didn't believe in abortion and then you made her get one? Wouldn't that ruin your relationship with her?
She'll forgive me in the long run. See, that's a tough one. Tough one. Okay, real life is outside of mistakes. I had a sister she was 16 and had a child. She didn't tell me till she was 6 months because she knew better.
Oh.
I'm real strong about teens having teens. Yes, there's plenty of teen parents that have, and the children came out successful, but that's not always going to be the case. So again, it's just my, I would consider her feelings, but at the end of the day, I would convince her, no way, no. That's just my thoughts. That's just my opinion. My opinion is not law, but
That is true.
I just feel these teens, if you're going to be out here having sex, acting grown, then you better be prepared for whatever consequences because they just be doing stuff. They just be doing stuff.
This is why, parents need to have that conversation with their children.
That's true.
And not shy away from it. A lot of parents.
Right, or leave it up to the school health class.
Yeah, a lot of parents, they just don't feel comfortable with opening that discussion because they feel like it's going to plant a seed in their
Yeah.
Right.
heads. But they need to know responsibility and accountability and all of that. And, if they happen to get pregnant, I don't believe in abortions. But I believe, whatever you do with your body is what you do with your body. But if my child was to get pregnant, we would raise that baby and just raise the baby and love it, and that's it.
How do you think Sean and Melissa will react if they find out Maddie's family is very close to their family in some way?
If I had earrings in my ear right about now, I would take it old school, put some Vaseline on my face. I would do the pop-up, Gina. I'm whooping the mother's ass first.
Yes. Because
she's spearheading this.
Right.
And then I'll have Shelby whoop Maddie's ass.
Okay.
And then we're going to come for you next.
Yes.
I already came home and apologized. And remember, I came home to see little Shawnee, and you said I can see him. And we looked at each other all googly eyed. Yeah. Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think you're forgiven?
I'm hoping. I'm on the right path.
Okay.
20 years.
But then something else happens.
What? Hold on.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not saying with you. Something else happens between Maddie's family and...
Oh, yeah. I don't want to give it away, but yeah. To those who didn't see it, it gets interesting. Season 2 is going to be very interesting.
Did we find out why Shelby's in therapy to begin with?
No, it wasn't touched on, but season 2...
We'll know. Okay.
We'll have a little bit more backstory.
Okay, good.
To kind of tie everything together.
Do you think her parents will ever be open to doing a family session?
I think so. Because, again, situations like this tends to bring the family together. And I think when they find out what happens with Shelby, Melissa realizes that she had, neglected her family and that she may have been the cause of everything just unraveling and cracks in the foundation.
Yeah.
So I think that's what could prompt her to say, you know what, let's seek help.
Yeah, I know. Sean, I would definitely would agree to do therapy after all the stuff that he...
Sean would more so
Oh,
be
yeah,
like,
I definitely...
Look, I got
Yeah.
the number.
Yeah.
I have all of that ready.
I definitely do that. For one, I think it'll help the family. Two, I just, again, made the biggest mistake of my life, and I would just want to reiterate my love for, for Melissa. So,
Yeah.
so
Definitely.
therapy would definitely help.
Yes.
Tell her, Doc, you tell her,
Yes. And season 2, do you think Melissa will start working?
We want to see Melissa work,
I want to see her work.
We want to see her work. We want to see her actually cooking. Because I
Yes.
think that's in question.
Yeah.
Yes, and more.
Talking to her children.
Yes, more love scene. Oh, I didn't say that.
More of course. Of
What about
course.
AA meetings?
Well, I don't think that she's
not there.
needs
Okay.
that.
What
I
if Sean
think-
goes with you? Because
Yeah, because
y'all both need
I'm
it.
about to go
He's
there.
the new. Yeah.
I think when they actually start communicating with each other, I think because the only reason why she's doing it is just to kind of cope with her mother's death and now with the cheating and all of that. I think once she accepts the reality where she is and realizes, okay, I need to get my family together, she can put the bottle down. Like that's not an addiction.
Okay.
Where she needs additional help.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna need additional help.
Oh yeah, we know that.
I need all types of help.
The first step is admitting. So
Yeah.
we're proud of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Acceptance. Heard it
Yes,
here
I'm
first.
Sean Wright, and I'm a cheater,
Yes, and
Hi, Sean.
an alcoholic,
Okay.
an alcoholic. Yes,
Welcome,
thank you.
Sean.
Welcome, Sean.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. What was that? All right. So thank you guys so much for coming through.
Thank you for having
So
us.
much fun. Thank you. So if you guys could just share where people can follow you and any upcoming projects you want to share, go right ahead.
Season 2, we start shooting in August. Mistake.
Yes.
Coming soon. You can reach me at Mr. W Strong. That's my username on IG, and on Facebook it's just William Strong. That's it. You can find me there.
People can follow me on Instagram. My handle is It's Claudia McCoy. This fall, I am a part of a digital series called Timeless Guilt with Benny
We've seen the
Flames.
short
Holla,
film.
hi
Yes.
Benny.
Hey, Benny.
And that one is going to be really, really, really a good show that I think everybody would gravitate to. And I'm also working on my own project called Trace, which is a crime series.
Yes.
So I'm excited about that. We actually start shooting this month, actually, in a couple of weeks.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so that'll be premiering this fall, the pilot.
Okay, perfect. Great. Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Thank you. It was fun.
As always, guys, you can follow us at S3E5 Podcast and make sure you are subscribed and following us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and our website, SeriouslyPodcast.com. So until next week, bye, guys.